Wonderful, 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 and beautiful, glorious day it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. It is Soulful Sunday, right? September 24th, 2023. Knocking at your front door. YT on YT. All right. And we're simply looking at this is a goal on a 15-minute time frame. And this is the first of many, many, many doing my best to be consistent. Uh, Weekly trade watch list. Okay, and first we're looking at gold, right? I was back testing. No, I didn't actually take this trade, but it would have been a trade I would have taken had I been paying attention to the market. All right. So now what I see on gold is this. Uh, what I see is my bread and butter pattern reversal, which is this is a divergence. This right here is a change of character. Uh, Price came down, consolidated, pushed lower, imbalance, and then you have that bullish reversal right here, right? And so what I'm looking at, what I'm looking at is price probably entering a distribution phase, distribution phase of Wyckoff. Because what I see right here, I have marked on the 5 minute time frame right here, possible preliminary supply, push down. Here's the buying climax. Here's the automatic reaction. Here's the secondary test. This is on a weakness. Here's the up thrust. And then price continues to go down. And then we're right here on the 15-minute time frame right here. We have the supply zone open and balance that did what? Broke this low right here. Created a very structure. So possibly looking at all of this right here to be some form of liquidity. All right, some form of liquidity. So what I'm going to do is simply take this like this, and then I'm going to make this a liquidity, 15-minute liquidity above. Okay. Now you see how price attempted to push back up. This is an actual divergence right here, bullish divergence on gold. In the 1 minute time frame, prices attempted to change character. So you could possibly be looking for buys from this area right here. It just depends. But me personally, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm looking more for the possible sell to the downside if that need be, because it does look like a spitting image of a Wyckoff distributor schematic. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if it's going to be a distributor schematic number one or distributor schematic number two. So, what do I mean by that? And I'm about to simply show you all right now as I'm about to share my screen. So, right here, as you can see, you have an accumulation schematic number one, you have an accumulation schematic number two, but we're talking about a distribution schematic, so we need to focus our eyes over on this side. So, right here, you can see the W after the preliminary supply, right? Price pushes up, buying climax, automatic reaction, secondary test, sign of weakness, and then the sign of weakness goes to the up thrust right above the buying climax. Now, look at this W from the buying climax to the automatic reaction to the secondary test to the sign of weakness to the up thrust. You see that W, and then what precedes it is the preliminary supply. Now, the difference between the D1 and the D2, distributor schematic number one and two, is phase C. Phase C actually having the U-tag and test on D1, but the phase C on D2 is last point of supply in respect to the supply zone that the up thrust created. All right. So the thing about it is, focus your eyes, your trading eyes on the buying climax, the automatic reaction, secondary to the sign of weakness, then up to the up thrust. You see this W right in between here. Now it looks as if it's a spitting image right here on gold on the 5 minute time frame. You have your preliminary supply push down, you got a buying climax, automatic reaction, secondary to the sign of weakness, and you got price goes up here, performs an up thrust. So now my mindset is geared towards, hey man, we'd be looking for a possible sale to the downside. Absolutely. We absolutely could be. And my thing is, this may be a pullback. I'm incorporating Elliott waves along with the Wyckoff I incorporate Elliott waves along with a Wyckoff schematic, along with liquidity, and my trading templates, which I like to trade as trading template number two. If you go back to one of my previous videos on my channel, 7 trading templates guaranteed to put you in profit. I like my favorite is trading template number two, which happened right here, which happened right here for buy. So the thing about it is, what I want to do is I'm not really trading every ways. What I want to see is to build my case. It's almost like a lawyer, um, or like no, like a DA, like the assistant district attorney, uh, building their case strong enough to convict this person and to put this person away for the crime that they committed. Okay, so I need evidence. I want to have multiple confluences, multiple evidence as to why I should be buying or selling. So what I want to do is, okay, I see price entering at that between that 382 50% zone. Um, thing about it is, if this is a three-wave move, um, Elliott waves rules are if this is a ABC correction. Hold up. So let me look at it from this perspective. That's what I see right here. I can put a flip from this to here and see how price 6.8 zone could be want to be a bullish um, flat pattern. That is also possible, but that's why I don't really use fibs. I'm just looking at it to add another confluence or build a case. I don't look at it as it's got to hit this fib level in order for me to get in. I don't look at it from that perspective, because it's so probabilistic. You can pull a fib from any high to any low and be like, okay, I'm gonna get in right here. It's so probabilistic and so subjective. So I'm just looking at it from because I've trained my eyes to see these Wyckoff methods, and I'm looking at it from okay, I'm looking at it from this perspective of price probably wants to entering a distribution phase smack right here, and I'll go to the 1 minute time frame to then look uh, look to get my entry and then get my risk as small as possible. So I cannot place a sell limit right now this instant because I don't know if it's going to be a distributor schematic number one or a distributor schematic number two. And I told you the difference is that if this up thrust wants to be respected, then right on the smaller time frame on the 5 minute or 1 minute time frame, we'll get a smaller bearish divergence and we'll be able to sell once it causes that change of character on the smaller time frame saying, hey, lower time frame wants to go one lower time frame wants to go bearish. Okay. And what I'll do is I would just simply sell it into this imbalance right here that has a big field jet that is unmitigated. That's what I would simply do. But like I said, with my favorite trade template setup, I have here on the 1 minute time frame. I was back testing, and you can see how price simply diverged right here, where it says 3, 4, and 5. Price diverged. Let's see, it really didn't diverge. It probably would do it on the seconds time frame. All right, but this is indeed 3, 4, and 5. All right, and price did what? Broke lower, imbalance, consolidated, second imbalance. And so now, because we have two open imbalances, we know that this is a correction, and which is a bearish correction, and we're looking for what? The bullish reversal. And here's your bullish reversal right here. This is your bullish reversal. All right. And so at price possibly stopping right here within this triangle, because I know price sometimes wants to respect this triangle. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at. Price probably wants to respect this triangle and then turn around and go back bearish. So we're looking forward to um, price right here on gold tapping in. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and change it to a 15-minute alert, and then say, hey, gold 15-minute supply zone, and supply PR, supply zone PR. All right, PR just stands for point of interest. Okay, so I have that set. But you can see how it's attempting to diverge. If I drew a trend line like this from the buying climax to this up thrust, right? Look at this. You can see how price is losing its upward momentum. And so price indeed right here did change character. So if you technically want to look at it like that, excuse me, you have a divergence and then we have a change of character right here. 15-minute change of character below. Right, because this is slanting upward on the candlesticks, and the same as that area on the RSI slanting downward. That midpoint right here is the change of character area. So right here is the change of character area, and price did what? With below, bam, change of character. All right. So now I'm looking at this as liquidity to come back here and snatch that, fuel this possible sell right here. To fuel this possible sell, looking for, let's see. Who wants to hit that? If I'm looking at it, probably hitting so like I will probably, I'm looking at this for not for an entry but just for an alert to alert me. But you see the closing of the candlesticks right up here, that is called the low risk method, and I normally would like front run my entry somewhere like this, and the stop loss would be above the up thrust high. But like I said, I cannot place a pending order right now because I don't know if it's going to be a distributor schematic number 1 or distributor schematic number 2. So I got to be cognizant and patient for that. Gotta be patient about that. I've reached the point of my trade period now that it's okay if I miss out on trades. Like I missed out on this trade. I'm not tripping because whether I'm active or inactive at the charts, I'm missing out on trades. All right. So I'm looking at this possibly being a sell from this area. All right, that's gold. Let's see. What other pair should we be looking at? Let me see. Since it's the Asian session, let me see if I marked up all CAD. If I don't see my setup, then I'm not looking to trade. I'm not looking to trade. Oh yeah, I missed out on this trade. I definitely missed out on this trade. I drew this last week. Look at the entry though. Look at the entry. All right, so the orange is on the 5-minute time frame. Like I said, I incorporate Elliott waves just to see what wave that I'm in. I need to know what wave I'm in so I can possibly understand where price may be going. All right, so we have another divergence right here. Price turning upward, price turning lower, midpoint, change the character area. Let me see what higher time frame we're looking at. So I said this was a B, C correction. So let me see. So I put my fibs on A. Right here, this divergence to this divergence. Right here. Look for price. Break above here. Obviously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move. A 5-wave move that breaks above the 8-wave. All right. So then, what you have to do is this. You have to, now that this bullish flat pattern is complete when it comes to Elliott waves, you have to let the market come out with another wave. Because there's only 3 tradable waves when it comes to Elliott waves. That's wave 3, wave 5, and wave C. So I just use early waves as far as to incorporate what wave I'm in and what I can anticipate. All right, so and it seemed, yeah, see, I was going for this TP right here, so that's a 1 to 9. I missed 5 pip stop loss, 54 pip gain is all good. Dope, dope. I'm glad that it played out. So, thing about it is this: this was a setup for a bread and butter, a template number two. Our price diverged right here, right? You have your triangle in the middle, right? Imbalance, triangle, imbalance, and then now price turns into an accumulation, and there's a bullish reversal. So what I did was that, okay, cool. I said, hey, since price on the 15-minute time frame, we was waiting for that change of character. Price change character. Here's the A B C correction. Here's the A B C A wave. And I said, okay, cool. This right here is a A B C B wave, and then there's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C wave. And so now that that trade is complete, you have to let it come out with another impulsive move in order to determine what's going to happen. Because right now, it's like a big consolidation, a bunch of mumbo jumbo. So the price is not really moving on our CAD. But nevertheless, all gravy. All gravy. All right. Next Australian pair. Let's go look at our chef. See what our chef is talking about. Let me erase anything I have on here. Let's go to the higher time frame. Let's get that story first. Okay, balanced out right here, pushed up. Probably took a big right here, pushed up again. Let's see. Where we at? Looking for my bread and butter with those divergences. Here it is right here. So upward. Might not be a divergence. It's subjective. It's subjective. Let's see. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's see what we're looking at. Push, retracement. Excuse me. I don't see anything on our shelf. I'm not gonna force it. Nothing jumps up as eye appealing to me. Like, oh my goodness, it's about to happen. Nope. Nope. Move past R chef, go to RJPY. R Jappy. Let's see what we got on here. RJPY, what are you talking about? Let me erase anything that I had. This is detailed consolidation on the higher time frame. Doesn't mean you can't take it for moves on the lower time frame. Let's see what we got. Possible swing. That's a divergence right here. This right here is definitely a divergence. So we got price landing lower right here. And then we got price landing upward. So I tell you, I can spot a divergence without even looking at the RSI. Just use the RSI to confirm. So that's a divergence. So when price changed character right here, price consolidated and still went up. So you see how price still consolidated and went up. So now what I'm looking for is a bearish reversal. Bearish reversal. I'm looking for a W for a Wyckoff, possible Wyckoff schematic. I can see a W. That's a 5-minute time frame. I can see that. So I'm looking at it from this perspective. See how price diverged right here, slanted upward, slanted lower, midpoint, change of character area. Price mitigated the supplies on the cause of change of character. and then did what? Went ahead and broke structure, and it hasn't came back. So let me see if there's an imbalance on the 1 minute time frame. So there's a price right here. So I'm gonna clear this one. I think maybe between you, get that imbalance. Let's see. So let me see. That's a divergence. Versus this. Let me pull my field from this high to this low. Where's the rest of that? Okay, see, now this may want to be a flat pattern. Um, this may want to be a flat pattern. The fact that I drew price from this side, the field from this side, this divergence to this divergence, and then price has already done a correction all the way to that the 78.65. So I know that my Elliott Wave rules that looking for a flat pattern. Okay, so my thing is I was looking for this to be a distributor schematic. Look for this will be an accumulation, this will be a reaccumulation, this will be a distribution. That's what I'm anticipating. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. So I'm gonna turn this orange. So I'm on a 5 minute time frame. Let's see. This is my anticipation. Orange, 14. So looking at this being a buying climax. Yeah, if this being an automatic reaction, secondary test, and it's under weakness. Alright. So I just gotta let the elements play themselves out. I'm not gonna force any trades. Alright, so RJQR continuing. RNZD. Let's see what we're talking about. You may be able to catch a trade I didn't like. Let's see what's up. That's a bad one. Alright, this is definitely a divergence. You see how price is turning upward right here. You see how price is turning lower right here. Looks at midpoint for change of character area because the consolidation. And here's the bullish divergence right here. Telling y'all, man. Telling y'all just stay consistent with this, man. Really, if you want to, change the character area, the price. Tap in below. Did it break structure yet? It hasn't broken structure yet. It has not broken structure yet. Why is that? Okay, so we do have this may be a big gigantic trend. I can see that this right here could be possible demand zone in the future, since price broke above and it did clear this structure, but it didn't clear this one. So I can see this being the supply zone. This is also a divergence and divergence daily. So I'm gonna hit the daily supply and this as daily demand. I got tipping for everything. All right. Let's see. Tap in to a. You see the demand zone down here. Tap into. That's the daily demand zone that price tap into. It just didn't push up a premium high yet. I wonder if this need to be a big gigantic triangle. Let's see. Because it's getting, it looks like it's shrinking. This triangle appears to be like, how's the triangle appears to be like this. So it's little baby. This is what I see for right now as far as what price is doing on odd NZD. That's long term. Some divergence right here. Let's see. Let me go to the 1 hour. So look, you can see how price diverged. It changed character. As it changed character, price consolidated and pushed lower. You got two open imbalances. That means you're about to have a bullish reversal here, and there's the bullish reversal. And so you got price tapped into some type of demand right here. Pushed over structure, created this high. This low led to this high. There's another divergence right here on the lower time frame. Price came tap back in the demand zone imbalance. Broke structure, created this new high. And bam, you just have a repeat offense until price actually wants to go bearish temporarily. Let me see. So let's see if I can see. If I don't see it, I'm not going to force it. If I don't see it, I'm not going to force it. Pricing upward, swinging lower. It is divergence, 5-minute divergence. Swinging lower. Let the price change character. Salvation, boom, reversal. Here's the tap into this demand zone right here. And so again, here's the type of structure. And put the structure go. So what we get next move because like a diversion. Changing character. So because you can pull a field from here to here and see what price is acting at 68.1. So looking at this to possibly be a zigzag. Take it on down lower, downside. Let's see. Let's see. I think the price may want to push back up, do this liquidity right here, come back to this imbalance, and then sell off. That's just my anticipation. Though. I'm not saying what it's definitely going to do. So I need to look at this as a supply zone. Let me see maybe 5 minute supply zone. Since price broke this little structure right here, probably want to push back up and use this as liquidity as fuel, come back here, and then sell off the downside. So absolutely, you probably all looking for sales overall. All right, so last one, we're just gonna do for watch list. Um, this RJ, this RNZD. Let's go look at RUSD. Let's go look at a major pair. Zoom back out a little bit. We'll move over drawings. Let's see where we are. Divergences, divergences. Where are you? Let's see. One-hour time frame. See this little divergence right here. Price popped up, consolidated, continued to move up, and then you was having a bearish reversal coming soon. Let's see. It was like a triangle. So we have a divergence right here. Price change here right here in the middle. So then right here, you see the supply zone right here. And mitigate it. So we're looking for a bullish reversal on RUSD. So bullish reversal. So here's the deal. Yeah, price decided to do this. So when price changed character, it never came back to the supply zone and caused a change of character, consolidated, and then continued to break lower. So now the divergence, push up the change of character, boom. Just maybe want to consolidate and go even lower. So because I can see, what I can see is this right here. This move right here. So price may want to consolidate and go even lower. Oh, bring it back. Price may want to consolidate and go even lower to this demand zone that I just drew out on the 5 minute time frame, because this is a point of interest, because it is a unmitigated, imbalanced demand zone that did what? Restructure. Positive restructure. So this right here is a breaker structure. Bam. 5 minute breaker structure above. All right. So what I'm looking at is price maybe want to continue to consolidate and push lower and then push back up. That's what it's appearing. That's what it's appearing that it may want to do. Let's see, the price is where. Yeah, so I'm looking at this possibly being a triangle, but then I'm also looking at this deal right here. May want to drop down here and push back up. All of these scenarios are possible. I do not have to take this and sell to the downside. Because look, what I'm looking at is this is a divergence. You can see it on the 1 minute time frame. Um, this right here is a divergence. Price went lower, price went upward, price is tapped into this demand zone, and this demand zone has not done what? It has not, uh, this demand zone, once price mitigate this demand zone, it has not tapped in and created a new high, and it's struggling. It's struggling to create a new high. Um, absolutely struggling to create a new high. But I'm not going to. I am not going to. All right. But that's simply the weekly trading watch list for the weeks of September 24th, 2023 to September 30th, 2023. As always, I want to appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule in order to listen to what I have to say. It is always greatly appreciated, and I will never ever take it for granted. Have a safe, blessed, productive rest of your soulful Sunday evening. Know that I love you, and as I always like to say, God created us on purpose to fulfill a purpose, but more importantly, God has blessed us with our name on it. Always remember to be addicted to information, but never allergic to execution. Never stop learning, never stop teaching, never stop educating, and most importantly, and certainly not least, never stop praying. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at OKDJR Official. Okay, OKDJR Official. You can also see in my bio the weekly Zoom sessions that I have. If you want to simply become a part of my trading community, all you simply have to do is ask and just take it seriously. Because all I do is free of charge. So I do these videos, and you can see in the bio when I'm actually going to go live. You have some questions that you need to ask me. Okay? You can follow me on Facebook at Orlando Davis. Okay? I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all on the next live. All right? Thank you. So